Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the 3 things you need to watch out for when you're selling your house. First one on the list is going to be escalation clauses. What are they? How do they work? And what to watch out for before accepting an offer with an escalation clause. Number 2 is going to be the home appraisal. What do you do if your home doesn't appraise for the purchase price? And lastly, stick around till the end for number 3, which is going to be home inspections, which are the highest point of contention in every transaction. What if you receive a great offer in your house? They take off the inspection contingency. Does that mean there's no inspection? Does that mean there's no request for repairs or credit? Well, we'll find out at the end of this video. Up first is going to be the escalation clause. What is an escalation clause and how does it work? Well, in this market, it's a great way to get your offer accepted when there's multiple offers on the table. You're going against competing offers. So the escalation clause increases the buyer's offer to a dollar amount above the highest competing offer. So let me give you an example. Let's say you have 2 offers. One offer comes in at $920,000 and the second offer comes in at $900,000, but they have an escalation clause that states that they'll pay $25,000 above the highest competing offer. So now that second offer, which was $900,000, is now at $925,000 and they're the highest offer. So an escalation clause typically benefits the seller because it increases the buyer's offer without any negotiation. But it's also benefiting the buyer because now they can get the house. But even in a strong seller's market, mishandling offers with escalation clauses can really backfire. So although an offer with an escalation clause might look like the best offer, there's some other things you need to factor in. Number 1, is the buyer getting a loan or is it an all-cash offer? If the buyer's getting a loan, then you need to find out if they're actually pre-approved for the new escalated price. This means that your agent will need to ask for a new pre-approval letter, and he'll need to talk to their lender to make sure that they can actually afford the new price. Now, if they're an all-cash buyer, then you'll need to see proof of funds that they can afford the new escalated price. The next thing you need to think about is, will the home actually appraise for that new escalated price? If the home won't appraise for that price, will the buyers make up the difference? Well, the goal here is to get you the highest price for your home. So if the buyers can't make up that appraisal gap, you might want to look at other offers that are a little bit lower. So basically, accepting an offer just because it has an escalation clause is not the greatest idea. You need to look at all of the factors to make the best decision. Okay, as a seller, what if you get a killer offer in your house, but your home doesn't appraise for that price? Well, in this market, we're seeing a lot of crazy offers come in that are well above the list price, and the appraisal comes in a little bit lower. What we know is that lenders are only going to loan to the amount of the appraised value or less. So basically, you have 3 options. The first option is going to be lower the price to whatever the appraised value is and continue on with the sale, which is fine. Number 2, you can ask the buyers to make up the difference, which is basically an out-of-pocket contribution from the buyers. For instance, if the appraised value is $1 million, but the purchase price was $1.1 million, then you're asking the buyers to make up that $100,000. And number 3 would be that you can ask the buyers to make up some of the difference. So for instance, in that last example, instead of saying you need to pay an extra $100,000, we're going to ask you to pay $50,000 or $25,000 above the appraised value. All right, let's talk about one of the main points of contention in a transaction, and that is the home inspection. So sellers will ask me, should I get a home inspection before I list my home? And my recommendation is usually yes. But let's look at the pros and cons of getting a home inspection before you list. The pros are going to be that you're going to find out exactly what's wrong with the house. You're going to be able to make those fixes and possibly boost up the value of your home. And you're not going to have that stress and worry during the transaction of what's the inspector going to find, what repairs am I going to need to make, and what credit do I have to give. Now, I think there's only really one con of getting that pre-sale home inspection, and that would be there's a possibility you could get an offer on your home where they don't even ask for a home inspection. Now, a lot of times they'll take off the inspection contingency, but they'll still get the home inspection and they can still ask for repairs or a credit. So what do you think? Should you get a pre-sale home inspection? All right, guys, it's time to wrap things up. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe, hit that like button. We talked about 3 things today to watch out for when you're selling your house. Number 1, the escalation clause. Number 2, the appraisal. And number 3, the home inspection. If you have any questions about those 3 things, please put them in the comments below, and my information is below as well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.